All right.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try not to move too much. So this is the CLIQ device powered by Motoblur. So we'll start talking about Motoblur and the account aggregation. The initial out-of-box process is to set up your Motoblur account. And once you've done that, you can then begin by establishing the connections to all of your social networking, be it Facebook, MySpace, or Twitter, as well as your Gmail, any other personal email or an Exchange email account. So we're, again, taking all of that information and we aggregate it and then we deliver it to the device. And we take all of that content essentially out of the applications and deliver it here on the home screen. So there are 3 widgets that we're going to talk about. The first of which is the Happenings widget. So this is tracking all of my social status, that are updates that are being made by people that I'm connected to, either that I'm following on Twitter or that I'm friends with on Facebook or connected to on MySpace. And then I can quickly, just flip through what people are doing, and at any point I can just open up the slider, move it into landscape mode, and then begin to comment on what people have said. And depending upon how I'm connected to that person, I can choose to, since it's a Facebook message, the default is to write on their wall. I can also choose to send them a MySpace message, send them a Twitter message, or an SMS or an email. So I don't have to worry about the application where that functionality resides. I just concentrate on the message making and the content consumption. So I'll just say, make an email other, and just send them the letter F for the sake of. So that's the general gist of what Happenings does for you. Then the messaging widget works much the same way, same paradigm. So I've got now my SMS messages as well as Twitter direct messages or Twitter messages, as well as my corporate email, Yahoo Mail, Gmail, anything that I've connected up there delivers here. And again, I can reply straight away from here, and it automatically sends back via that email, send that straight back. And again, I have never left the home screen in either of these scenarios. We're taking that content delivering right here, so it's there. You don't have to worry about what application I need to access. And the third part here on this part of the home screen is the social status setting. So I can choose to blast what I'm doing either to Facebook, MySpace, or Twitter, or all services. And as I said, now I'm just saying recovering. And then say post, and send it out. So those are the general gist here. There's 5 home panels on the home screen that you can configure any way you like. One of the other options is to include a calendar, because it does take your Exchange calendar and merge it with your Gmail calendar or your Google calendar. And you can see your next upcoming appointments. And then add news widgets, again, media players, anything that you choose to download off of the Android Marketplace that has a home screen widget component can be residing here as well. So it's completely customizable based on how you want to use the device. So outside of the home screen, we have all of this content, and we don't want to just leave it and push it to the home screen. So we've taken that same content and we weave it into the contacts application as well. So you have your standard A to Z list of contacts in the device, and I also have an ability to just filter based on the social network or the groups that I've set up for the contacts that I have. Additionally, you can see all the communication history for everybody in your contact list. So again, it's not just a standard A to Z list, but I also see every piece of communication that I've had with my entire list, and going from most recent to least recent. And then on the other side, you have the same thing for status. These are all the status updates for everybody. Similarly, when I move into a contact, I can see not just their detail information, but I also have those same 2 history facets and happenings facets, so that what are the people doing, what are the conversations I've had. So I know that Art sent me a message about something that I remember, but I don't remember if he sent me it as an SMS or if it was a Facebook message or if it was an email message. It doesn't really matter. I just go into the list and I can see the communication history with that individual, regardless of the channel that was used. Same thing on the happenings. I can see all of their updates at a glance. And then from here, again, similar to the way you interact on the cards on home screen, I can just launch into a quick message to this individual. And again, not having to worry about the application I'm using, I can just choose any communication protocol that I have set up with that individual, be it SMS, email, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, or any other email account. See the incoming call. So there's something goofy going on here with the there's usually, I would see her status as well as her image. So I see if Danielle's, or Vanessa in this case, is in a bad mood,
Right.
and she's angry at me by her status, I'm not going to answer the call, or vice versa. If she's hungry, I say, hey, let's go to lunch. Or, you know, it's just, again, another way to understand the context of what your friends and colleagues are up to.
Very cool.
So, you know, in a nutshell, we're taking that social, professional, and personal kind of communication stream and consolidating it onto, you know, one easy-to-use device and set of services and applications.
How would you... Let me stop this.
Sure.